Hello everybody, my name is Brittany and today I'm going to be going over the signs for the song He Is by Indiana Bible College. So in this first part, I'm going to be going over the lyrics that the choir sings. So starting off, the song opens up with the choir singing, yeah. So this is the sign for yeah, and they really drag out that word. So we're going to drag it out too with the signs, and we're going to sign yeah 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and one last big one for 5. And the next line is He is mighty. So He is. And then for mighty, your right hand is going to go on top of your left, and you're going to go down in like a swinging motion from your right shoulder down to your left hip. So He is mighty. He is mighty. And then going on to the next verse, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. So the sign for King, you're going to make the letter K, and you're going to go from left shoulder down to your right hip. So King of Kings. And for Lord, you're going to do the same motion, but with the letter L, Lord of Lords. So King of Kings and Lord of Lords. The next line, my refuge in the time of the storm. So for refuge, you're going to put your arms in an X shape, and you're going to come from your body out. So my refuge, and then in the time, you're going to make a hook and point to your wrist like you're pointing to a watch. So my refuge in the time of the storm. So for storm, your right hand is going to be above your left hand, and you're going to be moving them in rotating circles. So my refuge in the time of the storm. My refuge in the time of the storm. And next line, rock of ages and my reward. So rock, you're going to have 2 fists, and your right hand is going to kind of knock on your left. So rock, and then for ages is like you're pulling down on your chin. I like to think of it like pulling down on a beard. So rock of ages and my reward. So reward is 2 hooks, and your left hand is going to be a little bit more ahead than your right hand. So my reward. Okay, so rock of ages and my reward. So one more time, rock of ages and my reward. Okay, next line, good shepherd and the open door. So we're just gonna sign shepherd. So the sign for shepherd, it's similar to lamb, where it's the same motion as lamb, but then we're gonna sign person. So for this one, since the song does go really fast, we're just gonna do this part once. So shepherd, shepherd. So good shepherd, good shepherd, and the open door, you're gonna have your hands together, palm facing out, and you're gonna turn your right hand so that the back of your hand is facing out. Open door. So good shepherd and the open door. Good shepherd and the open door. One more time. Good shepherd and the open door. And then it repeats, He is mighty a few more times. All right, now going on to the next verse. The first line is forever faithful in the time of need. So for forever, you're going to have your right index finger, and you're going to go around and make a circle. And when you come back to your body, you're going to make a Y and go out forward. So forever, forever. And then for faithful, you're going to make the letter F with both hands, and your right hand is going to come down to your left. So forever faithful, forever faithful. One more time, forever faithful. Okay. In the time, so we learned time before, in the time of need. In the time of need. Okay. And next line, my shelter from the enemy. So for shelter, you're going to have kind of like an S hand facing this way by your chin, and it's going to go down and under your left hand. So my shelter, and then from, you're going to have your left index finger, make your right index finger into a hook, put it behind and pull. This is from. So my shelter from, and then for enemy, you're going to have both of your pointer fingers facing each other, pull away, and then go down for person. Okay, so my shelter from the enemy. My shelter from the enemy. And then it repeats, he is mighty, a few more times. Now on to the next part. This next verse, the choir is split up into 3 different groups. So the first group number 1, is singing he is. So he is, and they do it 3 times. He is, he is. And on the 4th time, they do he is mighty. Now following that, we're going to introduce a new group, group 2, so which is going to sign mighty, while group 1 is still signing he is. So simultaneously, group 1, he is, and then group 2, mighty. So group 1, he is, and then group 2, mighty. And during all of that, another group is singing a totally separate verse. So the first line of that verse is all powerful. So this is going to be what the rest of the choir sings. So the rest of the choir is going to do all powerful. Sorry, close your fist. So all powerful. And then the next line for the choir is incredible. So you're going to have kind of like a C shape, and it's going to go across your face twice. Incredible. Incredible. And then the next line for the choir is supernatural. So for supernatural, there wasn't a sign that I can find, so we're going to do the sign for spirit. So for spirit, you're going to have make your hand into a cup, C-shaped cup, and with your right hand like you're picking something up, and you're going to come from inside the cup and do 1, 2, 3 loops. So supernatural. So just going with the syllables. Supernatural. And then the choir repeats that again. All powerful, incredible, supernatural. And remember, during all that time, group 1 and 2 is signing he is mighty. Okay, now going on to the bridge of the song. Now keep in mind, this part does go very, very fast, but I broke it down to just minimal amount of signs, so that'll help. So it'll take a lot of practice to get it down with the timing. So the first line of the bridge is mighty in battle. So mighty, we're gonna make it small just to make up for that time. So mighty, and then battle. Mighty in battle. Mighty in battle. Rock of salvation. Rock, and then salvation, you're gonna make the letter S hands, make an X, and open up. So rock of salvation, rock of salvation, okay? And the next line, my King and Redeemer, my King, and then Redeemer, you're gonna make the letter R with your hands, make an X, open up. So my King and Redeemer, my King and Redeemer. And next line, ruler and keeper. So for ruler, have your hands in front of you and pretend like you're grabbing something. My ruler, my ruler. And then for keeper, keep your left hand to fist and make the letter K with your right hand. And you're gonna go up like this, keeper. So my ruler and keeper, my ruler and keeper. And next line, sovereign, most holy. So for sovereign, left hand flat across, a thumbs up with your right hand underneath, and you're gonna bring it up and over. Sovereign, sovereign, and then most holy, flip your hand over, and then make the letter H with your right hand and slide it across for holy. So sovereign, most holy, sovereign, most holy. And the next line, defender, behind me. So defender is the same as refuge, so make an X and go forward a little bit. So defender, and then for behind me, we're gonna make a thumbs up and point behind us. Defender, behind me. Defender, behind me. And the next line, shepherd, he leads me in the valley. So remember, shepherd, we learned that before. Shepherd, he leads me in the valley. So shepherd, he leads me in the valley. And next line, Lion of Judah. The sign for lion, you're gonna have your hand above your head and pretend that you're brushing your hair back. So you're mimicking like a mane. So lion, lion. And then for Judah, I just made up a sign and we're just gonna sign the letter J for Judah. So Lion of Judah, Lion of Judah, Lion of Judah. And then the next line, protector, strong tower. So protector is gonna be the same sign as refuge and defender. So protector, strong is the same sign as mighty. So protector, strong tower. Protector, strong tower. And the last line, conquering king over all of my enemies. So for conquering, you're gonna make two fists, your left hand this way and your right hand going over it. So conquering king, and then for over, left hand like this, right hand underneath, and bring it up. Over all of my enemies. So conquering king over all of my enemies. Let's put that bridge all together. So mighty in battle, the rock of salvation, my King and Redeemer, ruler and keeper, sovereign, most holy, defender behind me, shepherd, he leads me in the valley, Lion of Judah, protector, strong tower, conquering king over all of my enemies. Okay, and then after the bridge, they go into singing He is Mighty again several times, and then it goes back into those two groups. So it goes back with the first group doing He is 3 times, just like the first time, and then he is mighty. And then the second group comes in. So first group, he is, and second group, mighty. And that will repeat 12 more times. And then with the rest of the choir at the same time, singing all powerful, incredible, supernatural. Okay, and then it goes into the bridge one more time. Let's review it again. Mighty in battle, the rock of salvation, my King and Redeemer, ruler and keeper, sovereign, most holy, defender behind me, shepherd, he leads me in the valley, Lion of Judah, protector, strong tower, conquering king over all of my enemies. And then there's some ad-libbing going on, and during the ad-libbing, the rest of the choir is singing, he is mighty. And that repeats 17 times, and then that's the end of the song. So now on to the second part of the video where I go over the solo signs and all the ad-libs. So starting off, the first line is put your hands together if you know he is mighty. So we're gonna do the sign for hands. So right hand slide down and then left hand slide down. So put your hands together if you know he is mighty. Put your hands together if you know he is mighty. And then next line, oh, so mighty, come on and say, we serve a mighty God. Oh yes, we do. And then King of Kings, he's the rock of ages. King of Kings, he's the rock of ages. And next one, he is mighty, he is victorious. So there's a few ways you can do victorious. This is the first one. You can also clap and do this, or you could do kind of like this motion. So whichever one feels comfortable for you or fits best for that solo, you can pick whichever one you would like. And then it goes on to her singing some O's. And again, you can play around with the O's any way you want, just as long as you're making the letter O and doing some sort of rotation with it. And then next is forever faithful. So forever faithful. Forever faithful. And again, she does some O's. And then yeah. And then he is mighty. Our God is all powerful. Okay. And the next line, somebody say, mighty in the heavens, mighty on earth. So we're going to do somebody say, mighty in the heavens, mighty. And then for earth, we're going to do the sign for world, just because I like it bigger. It's bigger and more dramatic than doing earth, which is this. So somebody say, mighty in the heavens, mighty on earth. And to review heavens a little bit, so your right hand and your left hand above your head, and you're just gonna make some circles just until you get to the bottom of your face. So somebody say, mighty in the heavens, mighty on earth. Okay. And then what a mighty God we serve. He is mighty. And then going on to the ad-libs on that part where it's split up into the different groups. So first it's some O's. He is mighty. Oh yes, he is. He's been mighty in my life. He reigns victorious. And again, you can choose between any of those different variations of victorious. And the next is, he's all powerful, and he's incredible. He's supernatural. Yes, he is. He's all powerful. He's incredible. Supernatural. Oh, he is. And during the bridge ad-libs, she does, he's my ruler and keeper, sovereign, most holy, defender behind me, shepherd, he leads me in the valley, Lion of Judah, protector, strong tower. And then she says, lift him up and say. So for lift him up, we're just going to do lift. So lift him up and say. Lift him up and say. And then he is a mighty God, mighty in battle. He is a mighty God. Say, he's mighty. Oh, so mighty. Oh, say. And then it goes on to incredible, supernatural. Yes, he is. He is mighty, incredible, supernatural. Yes, he is. Yes, he is mighty. And then the bridge is repeated again, but there's no ad-libs during that on the second time until the very end. And she sings, lift him up and say again, just like the last time. And then while the choir is singing he is mighty 17 times, the ad-libs for the solo is he is mighty. Oh, so mighty. He is mighty. Come on and say, he is mighty. Oh, so mighty. He is mighty. Hey, Jesus, the mighty God, he's my strong tower. He's my provider. He's all powerful, incredible, supernatural, oh so mighty God. And that's the end of the song.